Welcome to Mokena's Front Porch, a Mokena history podcast with Matt Galick and me, Israel Smith.
Okay, I'm here with Nick George, Frankfort Township Supervisor, and thank you, Nick, for meeting with me.
Thank you for having me.
And we're going to learn a little bit more about Frankfort Township government, some of the services that are offered here by the township. So, Nick, tell us, how long have you been supervisor?
I've been supervisor for about a year and a half after James Mustis retired. The board, I was on the board since 2005. Board of Trustees, and the board had the confidence in me to elect me to finish out his term, and so it's about a year and a half now.
And it's been a good process, a smooth transition.
Well, yeah, I mean, Jim left us in a good place, and we all work together. We watch everything. I mean,
Jim had been around.
Jim's been around for a long time. Yeah, he was a county board member for a long time and a supervisor. So. We also learned a lot from him too,
And the site we sit on, we have the old, that's the old township office, is that right?
The old township office, old town hall we call it. Right now it's used, you can rent it, if you're, we got a lot of homeowners associations that rent it, the car clubs, but mostly it's a courthouse, the Will County Circuit Courts use it for traffic courts and stuff like that.
And then maybe just what is the building we see over here?
Okay, so we have a maintenance garage. That's where our maintenance guys are, and they take care of the landscaping and any kind of minor repairs that we need. We have Autumn Valley straight ahead, which is 24 units of affordable housing, senior affordable housing, 60 and older.
Wow.
And so if they're, the maintenance guys take care of that too, and whatever repairs are done and anything there, it doesn't come from the taxpayer, it comes out of the rent money that's collected throughout the years. So
how long has that been there, the housing?
That's been there since Don Graves was supervisor, so I'm thinking 30 years at least.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. And who's that, talk about a little bit, who's that available to?
That's available to any Frankfort Township resident, which is Mokena, well, in the township, because some of Mokena goes into New Lenox Township, as you know. So anybody that's in Frankfort Township, so the village of Mokena, Frankfort, the Will County part of Tinley Park, and also if you're a younger resident here and you have parents that are 60 and over that live somewhere else, you can put them on a list. So we have a list of over 100 people on a list. So we have, so we go down the list. You have to be able to take care of yourself. Once you start needing help, when you can't take care of yourself and you have to go, say, to a nursing home or whatever, we go in, we clean up, and then we go through the list. Some people can come in right away. But we give them like a 30-day window to come in. So they got to be pretty ready to come in.
Yeah. Wow, that's great.
Yeah.
And then right around back here is the entrance to the Forest Preserve Trail, right?
Right, Hickory Creek Forest Preserve.
A lot of people I know use that.
Yeah, you can go from here, you can go all the way to LaPorte Road.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
And then before we go inside and you show us, talk about what used to be here, the former site of the pool, right?
Yeah, this was the site of the pool. There was like a motel, pool area, Valley View Motel, I think it was called at the time. We're talking years ago, 50s, 60s, back. It was a very hip place. If you go onto our website, Frankfort Township website, you can scroll through all that and see. You got old pictures of all the 55 Chevys out here and everybody up on the rooftops of this place. It was really cool. But throughout the years, people were having their own swimming pools in their yards, and the villages started building water parks, and it was the pool started, needing a lot of work. It was one of the oldest pools in Will County. Some people say maybe the state as far as public pools, So we, as a board, decided to, we weren't getting the use out of it and insurance reasons and blah, blah, blah. So we decided to do away with it. And that's when we figured, we voted on maybe having a getting a newer township building with the services that we can provide here, and because that building was getting, and that building has a lot of history too. The old town hall. I mean, that was a restaurant,
Oh,
and
wow.
some people say it was other things before that, which I don't want to mention. But yeah,
How
a lot
long
of history
ago
here.
was this done, the new township building?
This is I want to say 2000 and well, it's in the room. It's around 2006, 7, 4.
Yeah.
You know, I've been here. It's like the years are like flying
Sure.
by. So I mean, yeah, we.
Well, it's a beautiful building. It keeps with kind of the natural landscape, right?
Oh yeah, we
Prairie
try to. We
kinda.
have green. We got green roof on here. You know, where it's. You know, we try to. You know, once we go in, you can see that stuff, and we
Yeah.
get the food pantries down here. Our community centers down here, where originally we had seniors come. Our seniors would meet down here for the services, but since the food pantry has been. Well, I mean, we outgrew the food pantry. That's why, you know, we're thinking about maybe eventually. We're in the infant stages of looking at putting in a standalone food pantry.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, unfortunately, the clients are growing, you know, and it's mostly baby boomers are getting older. You know, they're on a fixed income, and especially nowadays
Sure.
with food prices and stuff, they utilize this more. So.
Well, I'm excited about seeing a little bit more about this and
Yeah.
maybe some other stuff. So let's
Come on
go
in.
check it
Yeah,
out.
Sure. 2005.
All right, there we go.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. So here's our lobby. To the right, you have the assessor's office, Joe Crawl. We have an elevator that goes down to the community room, stairs. This is a supervisor's office.
Wow, what a beautiful view out here.
Here's our green roof. It's fall right now, so everything's dying down.
Oh, right into the forest preserve there. Gorgeous.
Okay, and down here is the food pantry, which we just had the Boy Scout drive come in,
Yeah.
and it's loaded down here. Go down here.
All
and
the
check
kids
it out.
put the bags on everybody's porches.
Yeah, and then they picked them up yesterday. So we're down. Here's some of the boxes, and this is pretty. I mean, this is pretty good amount of boxes and stuff. And over here too.
So now what's happening next? Like, how does this
Well,
get
they sort
distributed?
they sort them all out. They, you know, and look in here. This is our community room. Now you know why we're thinking about, you know, putting in a food
Yeah.
pantry, because we can't use this room that much now. I mean, here we have some volunteers. We have 50 volunteers, you know, that help out, which is
Wow.
awesome. So if you want to walk in here.
Yeah.
This is Steve.
Good morning.
Our
How are
pantry
you?
director.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. This is incredible.
So he was Steve Israel was asking about what the process is as far as you guys separate everything and then.
We date check everything. We sort it into dates. Like that's all 26. This is all 25. So this will go in the pantry right away. 26 we'll box up and all that. And we go by years and we start stocking the pantry
Right.
by year then.
Okay.
So we don't mix it all and it'll last longer for us.
Yeah.
On that. So
I hate to tell you fellas, but I got to get on that side.
That's fine. That's
All
fine.
right.
Thank
we
you.
got 32 pallets in.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yesterday
I don't know
that
the pounds. I got to ask Tim.
Yeah.
the
Usually we go
pounds.
by pounds too. Yes.
Yeah, because they did it all at the school.
And then how is it distributed when people come in and they need food? Do you have certain times?
So
Or?
they have a monthly appointment. Everyone gets a monthly appointment to shop monthly.
Okay.
And then they can come the other 3 weeks for a weekly and all that. So
Okay.
they get something every week there.
Wow.
So they walk away with a cart full of food or more.
And they're able to just come through and shop, kind of like, is that how it works, or they have a?
Well, for this stuff, a lot of this stuff is for the main pantry, and that's once a month.
Okay.
They shop by appointment only. The other 3 weeks, they could just come in Monday through Friday and get meats, produce, bakery, and whatever else extra we have.
Are the doors open over there so we can see where they go shopping? And
Yeah, everything's open.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Great. Thank you.
You're welcome.
This is where we store like this is where we store like the meats, freezers. A lot of stuff was donated. Keep that for the frozen and refrigerated stuff. The grocery stores in the area are tremendous. Myers especially, tremendous.
Wow.
Baked goods. So in through here.
Hey, there's Tom.
There you go. Who's that?
Tom Farrell?
Oh yeah, yeah. So here we have where they can sort of walk in and shop, you know.
Oh, wow.
They go around.
Wow, yeah. How much has this grown since you came on as a trustee?
Oh my God. I mean, you see everything's out in the hallways now, and this is not the only room. There's another room too, a few other rooms, but yeah,
Really
that's
incredible.
and that's one of the reasons, you know, and that's why we had to move the senior programming over to the event center, which we'll show you later, because we've outgrown the pantry. I mean, and the pantry is a passion of mine too. So I mean, you know, you don't want to see anybody without, right?
Yeah.
And especially young kids and seniors. Seniors are on a fixed income, like I said earlier, and it seems like we're having more and more of the baby boomers that are retiring and on a fixed income, and so we try to help them out, you know. So, yeah,
That's
it's a
great.
passion of mine. And a lot of the volunteers, some of the volunteers are also clients that are, you know, we come from a generation where you want to, so they come here and volunteer, you know,
Give
which
back,
is really cool, you know.
That's awesome.
So if you know anybody out there, if anybody knows anybody that is too proud to come, you know, you get that, you know, they'll do without. Tell them to come here. We'll help them out, you know.
So if somebody needs help and they don't know, what do they do?
Call the township. They'll call the township, ask for the food pantry in Steve will tell them. You know, there's
And it's a discreet process.
oh yeah, very discreet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Great.
yeah. So
Wow. Yeah, this is incredible.
and it's in and out every day like that. We have a couple employees that actually work for the pantry. Here we have like paper goods, and we also have areas. You know, we have donations too for pets. You know, so we have like some pet food. You know, and they try to bag it up to, you know, for dogs and cats and
You're
birds.
just finding every space you can.
Yeah,
to-
you know, I mean, yeah. So
fulfill.
I would like to bring our programs back here, you know, for our seniors like it was supposed to be, you know. I mean, but since it's grown, the pantry's grown so much. Yeah, we're just and we're looking to build something, you know. And here we have, I don't know if we can get in there, but we have Meals on Wheels in this area
Oh,
here.
okay.
So and they take meals to people, you know.
Yeah.
And that's just the other side. Hi, Larry. Hey, what's up? Yeah, so that's it. This is where we have our meetings too. You know, township
Still? You'll
meetings.
still
Yeah.
have 'em?
I mean, but you know, we moved some stuff, and you know, actually, this coming meeting, we're going to be at Meals on Wheels. It's a little more open over there, but yeah, these are when we have our food drives. This is packed. So yeah. Okay.
We
So,
wanna-
I mean, this is another reason
Oh, yeah.
why, you know, we need its own space, you know.
This is the dock.
Yeah, it's really not a dock, but yeah, you know.
Great space back here,
Yeah.
too. This is nice.
So we used to be able to even rent, people in Frankfort Township would be able to even rent this space for, just like any other, like the Park District has rentals for whatever parties they have,
Yeah.
you know. But we weren't, you know, because it's overgrown, we just can't do it. So we have the event center where they can rent. It's a little pricier than this would be, but it's still a great place, and I can't wait till you guys see that. You want to go
All
into
right.
you want to go in the blue building? Because we redid it. this blue building, the old town hall.
Whatever you think.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
I like to showcase it. We just had it redone for the court.
So how often is the court using the
They're
building?
here 2-3 times a month,
Okay.
sometimes 4, depending on their court.
What do you know about the building? I mean, you said it was a restaurant.
It was
in
a
the past?
restaurant, yeah. If you, like I said, if you go on our website, you can see old pictures of it. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, it was called Chicken and the Biscuit or something like
okay.
that way back when. Before that, it was part of the Warning family. I don't know if you know, if you've heard of
Okay.
the name Warning.
Yeah.
And then the township took it after that, and yeah. So this is where they have court. We have like AA services in here. They come a few times a week. And if anybody wants to see if there's availability to rent for whatever meetings, Boy Scouts come here sometimes. We can go around the front.
Okay.
Boy Scouts come here, you know, and meet, car clubs, homeowners associations. Just call the township and they'll take care of you. Those are our senior
Okay.
24 units. This is where we're proposing to put the pantry. This building is, this house here is, it's falling apart inside, and we can't rent it. Nobody really wants it. You can't really put anything there. We used to have Margot McDermott, that was our state rep at the time. She rented it for her
Yeah.
state rep office. So we're thinking about putting a standalone building there,
Okay.
bringing our seniors back to the community center and with our programs there, and this way they have the volunteers and the food pantry, and everybody has their own private space here, you know, where they could do their thing, you know.
Very nice.
Yeah. Hopefully I can find a key. I think it's this one. Mm-mm. I don't know if you can see here. Can you see?
Oh, yeah.
So this is, we had it all redone. Let me turn some lights on. This is where court is.
And this space is able to be rented out?
Yes, that you can rent, when, obviously court's during the day, but in the evenings it can be rented out, you know. We used to have our township meetings in here. This was where we had our meetings. Our offices were over there, you know, so, yeah, now we just rent it out to anybody in Frankfort Township that needs a place to meet. We redid it. It was when
That's it.
we redid the carpeting. We have
It's very nice.
in here we have, this is where the old offices were. And now it's, this is also used as a meeting area. Some people do come in and use it for painting and crafts and stuff like that. So, yeah, this was, at one time it was a restaurant. Now it's with the township, so yeah.
Yeah, you could totally see this being a restaurant, right?
Yeah, especially out there where the court was. That's where
Yeah.
all the tables were. I think the kitchens were back here, and yeah. There's also an upstairs, but yeah, we don't use that.
Okay.
Because it was somebody's house. It was that Warning family's home at one point. Yeah. Did I turn the lights? No. You turn these lights off. The seniors that also live out here can walk to the senior services, to the programs that we have here.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? That live over here. Yeah.
Like a campus. for
Yeah,
them.
it's nice. Okay, want to head to the cemetery in that?
Yeah, let's do it. And the township takes care of this?
Yes. So this sort of tells you the story of it, this sign here. Frankfort Township Cemetery. It says oldest recorded. I don't know.
Wow.
But we do have pre-Civil War grave sites here. A lot of them in German.
And it sits right in the middle of
Well, it was
like
a
a
cornfield.
subdivision.
It was a cornfield. There was nothing around. This was here first. So yeah, if you, I guess they decided they want to build around here, and we used to have an access road coming right from Route 30, coming right here. But now you got to come down through Colorado. And we do still sell plots if people, and they're pretty. I want to say around $800, and you're gonna get a plot here.
Wow, and still quite a bit of room. I mean, it's a fairly open.
I think they said there was like 3,000 total plots. But Sarah Hill I think is the oldest burial here. She's in here somewhere in this older. You can see the stones are. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
we love cemeteries.
Yeah. So what I tell a lot of these residents here, I said, well, it's probably cool around Halloween, Yeah. So even Samuel Tinley's buried here, which Tinley Park was named after. He's right here.
Yeah, and I thought it was kind of funny that he's buried here.
Yeah. We don't know what the story is, but yeah. Samuel, 1803 to 1882. His wife, Sarah. Yeah. And you can see some of these older stones. I mean,
Yeah. Oh, that one's cool.
right.
And the sun hits them just right. They look.
Yeah.
Wow.
So we got recent ones here, that. So this is our cemetery, and we take care of it, and we try to keep it up as well as we can.
Wow.
So this is it. So if people out there in Frankfort Township are looking to come here, nice, quiet, I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about grabbing a plot here. We have Dave Smith. He marked his spot. He's a trustee.
Okay.
He bought it. So the Shear family is buried out here. They're all the way by the fence line over there. So they have a lot of their family in there.
And you shared a neat video with me about a guy that walked around and did a little more in depth.
Yeah. He goes through all cemeteries and does his research, and he goes through all these cemeteries. Yeah, and he posts it on his YouTube page.
Wow. So maybe what other services does the township offer?
Well,
that
we
don't know
we have
about?
the highway department, which services the unincorporated roads, which is around 70 miles of roads we have still. So if you're looking at lane miles, about 140 lane miles, especially plowing, you got to go on both sides. So because we have all of Frankfort Square, Arbery Hills, all the unincorporated, Lincoln Estates. I forget the other ones over in Mokena, that Woodland Circle area. Sure. Yeah, we do that. The assessor's office is with us, so we do assessments. We do all kinds of services we have nurse's closet. If you go on our website, you'll see all of them going through. Handicap placards, senior, lots of senior stuff that we focus a lot on our seniors.
Yeah.
The food pantry, obviously, we were there.
So there's a lot of talk, different times people kind of not crazy about want to get rid of the township government model.
Yeah.
What do you think that does to a community if you don't have that?
Well, I'm passionate about it personally. It was our first form of government here. A lot of townships are getting eaten up by getting annexed. But we see it's more of a personal thing as far as you have a township you can go to. If Will County takes it over, then you got a bigger governmental bureaucracy there that you have to deal with.
Sure.
Where here at the township, you can come to our office, walk right in, talk to me, talk to the assessor, talk to the highway commissioner, and even people that are in incorporated areas of Mokena. You know, we all connect. You know, our roads connect together. You know, so you know, and we try to keep it in the as minimal as we can on our tax dollars. You know what I mean? So, and if anybody knows me, I'm frugal as heck. So, I mean, I even say rubber bands. You know, my wife's like, "Are you crazy?" So, yeah, I think that township government's very important, especially with social services too that we offer. You know, I mean, people want to. Like I said, we're getting old, you know, and older and older, and we're retired. We want to go and go out and meet people and play bingos and go to shows and go to yogas and that kind of stuff, you know. And yeah, that's I think it's important.
Just talk a little bit about what this building.
Well,
this
is what we call our event center / senior service building. This is where, you know, we brought our seniors here because of all the food pantry stuff going on and stuff. It's just at the township there. We purchased this property in around 2011. The builder went bankrupt in around 2008, so we were able to pick this property up, and so we have more senior housing.
The building here.
Yeah. Yes.
And that was built as part of a future possible development.
Yeah, that was already built, and this was the clubhouse for that development. And obviously, you know, there's other areas where there's supposed to be buildings put up, you know, condos. So we picked
Another
it up.
very
now,
peaceful space too. It's very nice and quiet out here.
And we rent this to our, you know, to Frankfort Township residents for. You know, it wasn't built for parties like that. It was a clubhouse for the condos.
Yeah.
But we made use of it. When we go inside, you'll see it's sort of separated. As, you know, ideally, if it was for a big banquet kind of thing, there'd be one big room. You know, where but now there's not. So let's go inside and take a look. There we go. So this is what we call a B room. As soon as you walk in.
Do you know how much people can rent this out for?
I'd be lying to you if I said
No,
yeah. I mean,
okay.
it'd be. I want to say around $700-800. But I mean, like I said, call our office and.
Gorgeous space. Yeah, very beautiful.
Yeah, we can go out there too. We can come this way also. And I'll let you out. We can go out this way now. Let me go out. This is this was, like I said, a clubhouse for the condos. And we did some work in here, but look at, I mean, that's
beautiful.
So people have weddings here, out here in the summer weddings. They put a tent up and use this building. We did a lot of cleaning up here around the pond.
Gorgeous.
Park District has the pond and that wooded area there. That's part of the Park District. So we've had senior parties here, luau's, you know, for our seniors, and we just had a veterans party a Veterans Day party Wednesday or just a couple days ago.
Okay.
And we had the Mantino Veterans Nursing Home, Illinois Nursing Home. They came here and they enjoyed it. We had entertainment. It was really cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. But they're doing a lot of building out here in this area. A lot of townhouses are going up. The Pfeiffer Road goes through now, all the way to 30. So, yeah. So yeah, this is available to rent. It's in our brochures. It's on our website. We try to get the word out. You know, a lot of people don't know about it. You know, I mean.
Yeah. No, me for one.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's great.
There's another room I can show you. Bathrooms here. Let me open these doors. There's a little kitchenette in there. Wow. This is where our seniors have their bingo we set up. And they play bingo in here, and the yogas and all the other classes they have downstairs.
Nice.
And that's during the week. So this place we rent the place out Friday nights, Saturdays, Sundays, baby showers, a lot of baby showers, wedding showers. Obviously, it's got to be catered in. You know, we have warmers to keep your food warm, freezers, coolers.
Wow.
Yeah. Let's go downstairs. Sorry, they had a party the other day. Elevators access too, so if you can rent the whole building out if you want. So yeah. So this was like, you know, it was originally set up for, let me get the lights in here. It's motion, I think, or, isn't it? Yeah. So originally this was, you know, locker rooms for the and for the condos that were being used, you know, and in the back where I showed you that lawn was actually a swimming pool.
Really?
But we filled it in, yeah, because yeah, we don't want that liability.
So this would have been this was a swimming pool.
Swimming pool is right where that grass was.
Okay.
And yeah, so now we use it for Frankfort Township. If you wanted to rent it out, you call the township office and get it set up. Another room in here, we do chair yoga. That's what I was saying. You know, if it was built for banquets and stuff like that, this wouldn't be here. You know, it'd be just one big room.
Yeah.
Where maybe dividers, you know, but it's what we have. So.
Well, I really appreciate the tour. I think
Thank
this
you for coming.
gave me a great picture, and hopefully, you know, people that see this of what the township government does and what they offer to our residents. So
Yeah, I hope yeah, like I said, if anybody has any questions or wants to, you know, put their name on a list for senior housing or rent some of our facilities, feel free to call the office. Go on our website, Frankfort Township website, and see all our services.
Yeah, awesome. Well, thank you. Yeah, check out those services if you can take advantage of any of those, or come check out some bingo here or whatever they're doing.
Yeah.
Great. Well, thank you again.
Thank you for having us.